how can we shape a better future? First of all, we need to address the time span of the future. The Club of Rome in 1975 spotted a problem in people's perception of the future. Most people are too busy with their everyday concerns about their survival and family well-being that global and long-term issues are out of their usual thinking scope. On the other hand, almost all are concerned with their offspring's well-being. So, a common ground about the future would be one generation ahead. Secondly, if we are addressing the future of humanity as a whole, there is little to be done without the whole of humanity involved. That's where current issues come in. Mass global action requires global consensus, and here is the first obstacle: poverty, injustice, and inequality. Nobody has the time to care for the long-term future of the human race if their personal and family survival is at stake every day. Social structure, cohesion, and equality must be addressed so that people get really involved in the design of a better future. Studies have shown that women and middle-aged adults consider this their first concern when it comes to global issues. What comes next? Intergenerational responsibility and sustainability. That is the youngsters' primary concern. Young people consider that by the time they get to be the principal decision-makers of the world, it might be too late to act effectively, and that the current decision-makers' actions show that so far they do not care enough for the next generation's well-being. And indeed, apart from the rhetoric and marketing about sustainable use of the environment, deliberate or collateral damage on the environment and ecosystems through overexploitation of natural resources, for the sake of capital profit and conflict, show the opposite. Humanity is racing towards exhaustion of nature, exposing future generations to immediate risk of a gloomy future. Which brings us to the third prerequisite for a better future: global cooperation and peace. Our world consists of extremely diverse cultures, political views, economic interests, and religions, not irrelevant to the overall beauty of humanity. At the same time, these are the major sources of internal, interclass, and international antagonisms, often leading to clash of all kinds, including armed conflict and war. But, in the words of Al Pacino in the film Any Given Sunday, either we heal as a team or we die as individuals. Do we have the tools to cope? We already live in the future. Technology is racing and global communication is easier than ever. Despite the hazards that come together with progress, it is feasible to involve practically everyone in the discussion. This discussion can bring together a minimum set of ethical values and principles as a moral compass for states and societies. In conclusion, we need to think: how do we include global issues into our daily thinking and practice? That is a real challenge.